let's get into it. So let's start here. Right? We've talked about DDG and Hailey and how people were saying that it was a possibility that they weren't together anymore, or broke up, had a little spat, they unfollowed each other, took pictures of each other for the most part off of their social media. So, in 2024, when you take your nigga off your social media, you take your lady off your social media, y'all probably on the outs, right? And I was just saying, well, I mean, it was only a matter of time because at the end of the day, people don't know what parenting in everyday life with somebody really is. They get caught up on the romanticizing of relationships. And so because they don't have a real idea of what they're getting themselves into, they make these decisions, having kids, having long-term, monogamous relationships with one another, and nobody's really prepared for what's going to happen, right? And what's going to happen is taking care of a baby is a lot of work, and people are young. And if they don't have to do something, they probably won't do it, which will cause issue with the parent that has to do it because their body is physically attached to the baby at the time. Okay. So I feel like we've seen it happen for a lot of people, whether they get married or not, where, people in long-term relationships decide they want to have children with one another, and the shit gets hard, and the women are primarily responsible. And so when they're not getting the help, it causes issues in a relationship. The men who are used to receiving all of the attention from the woman, they're used to, getting a lot of praise and feet rubbed and dick sucked and all of this type of shit. And now we got a baby. Now we got a baby that needs my attention, that needs my body, that needs me to breastfeed it, that needs me to hold it, like that needs me to hold its damn head up. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can do some of this, but most of this is going to end up being on the mom because that's just what it is. That's going to cause issues in a relationship. It just is. And we've seen it over and over and over again. But when we say it, everybody try to act like you hating because you being real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not being said with no compassion. It's not being said with no empathy, at least not coming from me. But at the end of the day, when you could see it, you could see how it's going to go down based on what you're looking at because you didn't seen it over and over and over again. This is what it is. Hailey and DDG are doing just fine. A rep for the singer and actress says the couple sparked breakup rumors this week after it was revealed they no longer followed each other on social media and appeared to wipe one another from their pages. Halle Bailey was also spotted enjoying her sister Chloe Bailey's set at Coachella without DDG. However, Halle Bailey's team tells TMZ that they are still together. And listen, I told y'all they was gonna go back and forth. They're gonna go back and forth before there's a true, real breakup. But y'all not about to unfollow each other and delete each other off social media and have a rep tell social media that, oh, they still together. Then why are they deleting each other off their pages? And I feel like it's because they trying to save face. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Like they low-key annoy me because they're the couple that wants to pretend like they don't want y'all all in their business, but they keep putting their business out on Front Street. So for instance, a lot of people don't want to show their baby because the internet is weird and y'all don't know how to act, right? People be trying to protect their kids. I understand that. Perfectly understand that. But here's the thing. If you don't want people to see your baby's face, do us a favor. Post pictures, do little cute videos you can edit. But why get on Instagram Live holding the baby, trying to make sure the baby's head doesn't turn? And then when people are like, dude, if you don't want nobody to see the baby, get your ass off live. Like, why are you doing that? And then because people are saying that, he turns around and says, y'all are weird. Y'all want to see our baby so bad. Why y'all want to see our baby so bad? Do we want to see your baby so bad, or are you putting your baby on live and doing a lot just so we won't see the face? And it feels like you should just go chill and get your ass off social media then, if that's what's most important to you, to protect your baby. Instead of having the baby, turning the baby all kind of fucking weird ass ways to make sure that the baby's face doesn't turn towards the camera. I told y'all a while ago it was giving Whitney and Bobby. And when I said that, it wasn't like a drug reference. Everybody always thinks it's a no. It's when couples act a fool and do all kind of shit in the public eye. And then when people say shit about it, they get mad at the public. But y'all be out here acting a fool in public, putting your shit on Front Street. Like, for instance, every time Bobby got arrested for a DUI and Whitney shows up at the courtroom, Bobby, I love you, Bobby. Like, bitch, of course we're going to be like, this looks toxic to us. Of course people are going to say shit about it. And I feel like on some level, she wants to keep things private and he wants to put things on Front Street. And so what we're seeing is them trying to pretend like they have a united front about something that they're actually disagreeing about behind the scenes, is what it feels like to me. But either way, I wish the best for the young people and the baby. Health for them both. But I'm going to keep saying, if you don't want us in your business like that, back up off the social media a little bit. And ain't nobody saying don't make your money, but y'all really be like every day, whole life on Instagram Live, and then like, oh my God, get out of my business. Like, okay, girl. But you know, I'm sure they'll go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they're, you know, they'll do the hopscotch to jump in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. They'll do that over and over again until somebody gets tired. And then it'll probably get toxic. Okay, then it'll probably get publicly disrespectful on some level. We'll wait and see, but we're hoping for the best.